Hey guys, it's Rushdie here. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is the third and final part in the Razer testing sort of series that I'm doing at the moment. So we did two 1 hour sessions previously, 2 hours of gameplay caught on camera. This is going to be, I said, the last one. We're only going to do about 30 minutes worth of game footage. I've got the camera, as you can see, on the control pad. Crotch cam. Let's see how it goes. Alright, that's bad. That's 3 fireballs I didn't get. Alright. Already had a couple of missed inputs. When he with target combo, I tried to cancel the crouch and medium kick into fire, Tatsu. Yeah, like that. Oh dear. So I haven't been using control pad off of record time. I'm going to call it stream time. So it is only the 2 hours that I've got on this pad of late. So far though, it seems. Well, you guys know the score. You've heard me say over and over again. And I think it's okay, but I'll explain a little bit more after I got my ass whooped. Oh damn! Nice confirm. How unfortunate. Nice. That shimmy never works after activation into fireball. Oh damn. I should be dead. So yeah, sorry, I was trying to concentrate on actually winning that match. There's a video you haven't seen yet that you'll see on the weekend. So between that video that was recorded, that's obviously before this one, and the last Razer video I did, I've been using the Hori. I've actually got a Hori pad here. It's 2 Hori. Well, you can't see. There you go. I was holding up to the camera. The camera's down there. It's a Hori pad that I'm using at the moment. So I've done another fix on it. I've mushed 2 Hori pads together to make one working one. And I've been really happy with it. Whoa man, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's been performing basically very well. That's not what I wanted. I wanted DP there. Ah. Oh. Yeah, so what I was saying, I'm struggling to talk and play here. So I've been using that Hori pad. The Hori pad is perfect because I've done a fix on it and I've used good parts from one and good parts from another pad. It's really, really nice. And I think what's happened is, I'm gonna jump out. Why would you? Because I've been using the God, I'm really struggling to talk here. Because I've been using the Razer pad and I put some mileage on this control pad, because I've been cleaning up my inputs, I feel like I'm even better on the Hori pad now, if that makes sense. Logically it makes sense. So going back to this, so playing on this, going to a a working Hori and back to this, it's a challenge. All because I'm playing so well on the Hori pad. In short, pretty much where I am is that even though this pad is really nice, and I think it's better than I thought it was initially, and I do think it's exposing my bad inputs on the D-pad. Now I'm playing with the Hori, I feel like because I'm playing better on that pad, it pretty much summarises what I said in my previous videos, the actual review videos of the pads. I still think the Hori's better. The main gripe for me on this control pad at the moment is the D-pad is very sensitive, but I feel like that's more me than the D-pad. Face buttons, these buttons are really, I mean, I know they've got the micro switches and stuff, but they just don't feel, they lack responsiveness. They've got really weird feedback, very lackluster. And also the positioning, I still think these are too low, should be a bit higher. But I think the D-pad, truth be told, has grown on me. It's not as bad as I thought it was initially. If I clean up my inputs, it's pretty damn good. So yeah, it's things like this, like that. So where I'm trying to cancel from crouching heavy punch into heavy punch DP. That's a common sequence that I'm messing up, but with a bit of focus and like really focusing on getting accurate inputs, it does make a difference. But also like from crouching medium kicks, I try and cancel into Tatsu. It can be tricky sometimes. So yeah, I agree with what I said in the review of the pads a while back. I've had a few questions about where I stand with like which pad is better now I've used this control pad. My preference is still the Hori Fighting Commander, but this is better than I thought. I think the Power Ray, I was really hoping the Power Ray would be better, but I think moving from the Sega Saturn style pads to these kind of pads now, say these kind of pads, these new age, new generation 6-button pads, I've realised that the newer ones are better than the Sega Saturn style ones, and that's why the Power Ray don't really like it. Oh man, Kami's this is a bad matchup for me. Wow. I literally don't know how to play this matchup, man. Yeah, this character, I swear, it just completely tilts me. Can't play footsies and you can't anti-air, so what do you do? That's what happens if you try and anti-air. Whoops. They did light punch, not throw. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd do that. It's like, you know them when I did I do back throw? I tried to do a dash forward there, and I didn't get the input, it didn't come out. And that's because it's very, when you do dashes, you've got to really press down on the D-pad. I noticed that, you've got to really use some muscle.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I really need a cami training partner to practice this stuff. It's just when the cami's in, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I knew that was going to be waited. They're delaying their meters, some delay teching. Damn, man. I wanted medium punch DP there. Yeah. So that was an example where I tried to do DP, clutch moment. I got crouch and medium punch. So yeah, I can't knock it. I think the problem I have is it doesn't suit me, the control pad, and I don't get my inputs cleanly as I would like them to. I think it's overly sensitive, but it's the price tag. I think that's one of the biggest downfalls with this control pad. It's very expensive for what it is, and you know, you've got to really know it's for you. If you're paying 100, I think it's 100. No, it's £90, maybe £100. It's a lot of money for a pad. You get 2 Horis and you get change for that. So one thing I found out recently is when you're trying to cancel one hit medium punch DP. So this situation, you do one hit medium punch DP into CA, into super in that situation for optimal damage. Now, this is what I normally do. If you look at the inputs, see, I'm messing up my DP there. So you look at the inputs. I try and do a medium punch DP input, and then I do quarter circle forward, quarter circle forward into kick to get the CA. Now you saw there, I got 2 hits medium punch DP instead of 1. That's why the CA whiffed. If I do it again, now I tried a shortcut there and it still didn't work. So I've done light punch DP. Sorry, light kick Tatsu, light punch DP. So a quarter circle forward input into punch, quarter circle forward kick, and that's what I normally go for. Yeah, sorry, I told a lie there. So yeah, let's recap. That's what I normally do. Yeah, so forward, quarter circle forward, medium punch, quarter circle forward kick, and you can see there I'm not getting the cancel of the medium punch into critical art. So what I found works better in this situation is to get medium punch DP 1 hit into CA. If I do quarter circle forward, and then do punch kick like that. So plink, punch into medium kick, and you'll get the DP into CA then. Let me show you that. It made no sense, but let me show you. Didn't even work. Now I've got more. I'm not very good at doing this, but I've got more consistency. It's not working at all now. Quarter circle forward, medium punch, medium kick. So why is that not coming out? There you go. It's worked out. It's because I wasn't pressing down hard enough, I don't think, in the inputs. But it's very, very sensitive. That's what I mean. You're going to drop combos left, right and centre with this. Unless your inputs are super duper clean. And it's often it's the CA cancels. That's where this pad, that's where my inputs seem to suffer the most. These are really basic combos. So like there, I tried to cancel the heavy punch DP into CA. It wasn't working. That's the same shortcut. Quarter circle forward, kick punch. Sorry, punch kick. Medium punch, medium kick. Just blink. Do that. So you're sort of you're buffering CA. Well, you're inputting CA, the input, but if I do quarter circle forward punch, you get a dragon punch. But if you press kick after the dragon punch, it'll cancel. I don't do that on the Hori, but it works really well on this pad. But I don't like doing that. That's the difference. Because for example, if you're playing Ryu, you can't do that because if you do quarter circle forward punch, you'll get his CA straight away. You're just lucky that Ken's CA is with kick, not punch. So it works specifically for Ken, not other characters. So I'm not getting many matches. Unfortunately, I'm stuck to using PC only, so matchmaking's a bit slow. So let me skip forward to the next match.
Time for battle.
Right guys, sorry about that, we've got a match. Let's see how this one goes. It's a little awkward doing this because I don't think I'm holding the control pad in a totally natural position. I think I hold it a bit higher, but to sort of show you the pad while I'm playing, I'm having to hold it a bit lower. Alright, let's see what we can do in this match. Just really focus on the inputs more than actually, I think the last two matches I focused more on playing. Let's focus on the inputs now.
Round one.
Let's try and get some nice whip punishes, some clean inputs. And already I get jumped in on. Overhead. Dash forward, gotta be a dash forward. Wow. Okay. It's one of those Kens.
Round two. Fight.
Yep, it's one of those Kens. You didn't block that one though, did you, mate? Why would you overhead it in someone that's doing everything on wake up? Damn, that's twice now, isn't that to me? So right there, that was a confidence thing. If I did light punch DP there, I would have got a regular fireball. So I went for EX fireball just to keep it simple. I got flustered then because I was thinking more about what to do on the pad rather than what to actually combo into. Oh dear. This is definitely a playstyle I wasn't ready for today. The crazy Kens that just jump at you. Damn. Alright, let's try that again. Clean things up. Lesson in tilt that was.
Fight.
Alright, messed up the DP there. Cost me. This guy's relentless. So you can see there that you'd probably say that I'm mostly okay on the pad, but I'm not up to the level I want to be. If that makes sense. Nice, he's conditioned me now to tech. Right, did tech there. Yeah, I mean I can't complain. That game there, not the set, but that game there was much more comfortable. It's just that confidence. I'm waiting for the pad to mess up or me to mess up on the pad, and I don't have the 100% confidence in myself when I'm using it. And I guess you could argue that comes with time.
Round one.
But yeah, not sure. Yeah, you dashed. That wasn't even a combo, he mashed. Wow.
Round two. Fight.
That was supposed to be a dive kick. Messed it up. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. But there's something just slightly off. So it all depends, guys. It all depends. I think, this is my honest opinion. I'd like to give you my honest opinion. If you are a tip of thumb player, you'll get more success in terms of the D-pad. But I don't think this pad is really geared for people using the ball of their thumb. Unless you're super accurate with your inputs, like super clean. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, my inputs are about like a 7 out of 10. And this pad really does highlight that. But again, the main negative points for me are the position of these buttons. I get flustered, I can feel them, and I get flustered thinking where they are, and because I don't know where they are, I'd probably say when I activated on that first game that I lost against this Ken, I didn't know what combo to go for because I knew I wasn't pressing the right button. I think I went for heavy punch, but as you saw I got medium punch. Again, that's on me, but I don't like it being lower. You can see that. These are lower than where the D-pad is, they sit lower. I feel like they should be together like that, up. I have to sort of sit, my hand have to sit lower on this side to reach these. And the feedback is very lackluster. As I said, I've said it many times now. Guys, I'm going to cut it there. I think that's more than a footage. on the Razer for now. I probably am going to sell this control pad. So if anyone is UK based, is interested in a Razer, then feel more than happy to hit me up and I'll give you some prices on how much I'll sell this for. Obviously I won't sell it for full retail price, but it's in really good nick and I've got the box as well. But I don't think it's a pad for me, so unfortunately it's going to go. But it is a really good contender for the Hori and it feels better built as well. So guys, yeah, just to close out, any questions about the Razer, any queries you've got about it, probably get them in sooner than later at the moment because I probably won't have this pad too much longer. But yeah, going back to the Hori Fighting Commander, it's performing really well for me at the moment. It's doing its job. I don't think this pad, this Frankenstein pad I've got, is going to last too long now, so I've got to look at solutions after that. My choice would be to move to Hitbox, but that's going to be a very long and tedious process, something that I don't know whether I'll be looking to commit to, which you'll understand more about this on the weekend. It'll make more sense. But just to clarify, this recording is literally from today. The recordings that are coming this weekend are from a week ago, so probably worth noting that. But guys, thank you for your time, thank you for watching. I hope I've given you all the information you need now on the current generation of fight pads, but the Hori for me is where it's at. So guys, take care and we'll catch up soon.